Hey Matt, go to i1os.com. Right click, new ML.script file. What the fuck?
It's my mouse. Hey, maybe.
I don't think so. Maybe it's the recording. Try again. We'll just cut that part out.
Oh. Called the help, I guess. Help page. Could always rename it later.
Yep. Okay.
No. Up here?
Okay, first, make a selection of where you want your program to be.
To fit?
Yeah. Try and do it fast. Like,
Oh.
which side do you want your code and which side do you want your,
Yeah. Up here?
yeah, click on it. Open.
Open. Fit? Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Same thing here.
Yep. Now hold down shift button, shift key.
In here?
Yeah, or on the word. The word is a single click and the icon is a double click. No, the system menu is one up, yeah.
Cool, man. Oh, I got it backwards. From Kevin?
Yeah. It's fine. Okay, what we'll need is a menu on one side and the videos and help information on another side.
So I can make a table?
We could use a table, but we can also just use 2 layers, one on one side. The way I usually like it is to have the videos stretch with the window and the menu stay the same size.
Oh, yeah.
But for now, we'll just create a layer using the HTML format, which is the less than symbol, which is the one beside the M.
Oh, yeah.
You can name it anything you want. You can call it... Sure. Okay. Now go to the next line and we'll start filling in the layer.
So I tab it?
Yeah, you have to tab. First we'll change the background color so that we can actually see it.
Color altogether, or equals color?
Yeah, equals and then a name would be fine. You have to end it with a period.
Oh, yeah.
Now if you hit F2, it should update. Well, actually we didn't set the dimension of the layer.
Oh, yeah.
So if the next line down you go width,
That?
width, sorry, not pronouncing the D, W-I-D-T-H, width,
Yeah.
yeah, and then equals, say 100 px for now.
100 pixels?
Yeah. Okay. When it's silver, that means it didn't work. There's an error. What you need is a end of statement.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's still working, but you still don't see anything.
Yeah.
You got a width of 100 pixels, but you have no height, so it still doesn't show up.
Oh, I see.
So the next line down, HEI.
Is this a percentage or?
Well, you can go pixels as well. May as well do another 100.
We'll go 200.
How's it going, guys?
Cool. Good.
Okay, you might have to add a space here. Recent. Okay, let's start off by creating a layer on the left side using the markup language, using the less than and greater than symbols. Starting with the less than. You can name it anything you want, something fitting.
Facebook column.
What?
Column?
Column? C-O-L?
Oh, UM?
U-M-N.
Like that?
Yeah. Okay, you can end it.
Period there?
No,
Yeah.
this is the markup language, so you don't need periods.
Absolute.
Now, everything tabbed over inside this, you're now in the script language. So you can set the width to 100% and the height to 100%. Since this is the scripting,
Background color?
yeah, background color, just call it background. Okay, you'll have to end all these with periods, and then they have to be at the end of the line. Your width has a few spaces at the end. To make sure there's no spaces after the period,
Where?
at your end of your width, there might be some spaces.
Oh. Tabs again?
Yeah. You might want to check again.
You see something wrong? Or?
Well, I see another tab. You only backed up once. Okay, now we'll create a right column, I guess.
Was that how you did it? Like,
Or if you want to call it something else.
yeah. That's perfect.
That's fine. Put it in the markup language.
Yeah. Oops. Oh, I gotta give it a color.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not doing that.
You might not want to set it to red.
Yeah.
Okay,
Must be spaces? Or?
no, there's actually no glitches there. But because we're not in the absolute positioning system,
Oh, yeah.
your layer is actually drawn after. So if you set your top layer, or your let me do this for a second, overflow equals auto, which is a way to allow scroll bars,
Yeah.
you'll actually see where your block is.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll show you. If we change the the way it draws layers instead of one after another. You can use the position equals absolute, which is actually a much, it's a more advanced way of doing things, but once you get the hang of it, you have a lot more flexibility and a lot more power. See now,
Nothing.
oh, that's because I misspelled it.
No, eh? I guess that dishwasher's hooked.
Oh, actually I didn't misspell it. The left and the top. I guess took on the properties that it next in line. Like the left and the top is still down here.
Right.
So if I go top equals 0, now it's at the top. But without the position,
Right.
like this, it wouldn't matter. Oh wait,
Might as well
stop it.
do it tomorrow, I guess.
Oh wait, now that we got two layers, we'll have to put them side by side. The red layer being the left column. Right now it's 100%. Maybe you should change it to 20%, since your other layer is 80%.
Like,
Okay. Since that layer was created first, it's be underneath the black.
so I gotta do
So what you'd want to do is,
position absolute.
since that's the first layer, you don't really have to move its left or its top.
Right. Yeah, move
And
the
since
other
it's
one.
yeah, you'll have to move the second one. And instead of X or Y, they use top and left. So what you need to do is set the left to 20%.
Instead of top.
Top is, you want top to be 0,
Right.
and it doesn't really matter if it's 0% or 0 pixels.
But no, I don't want.
Well, actually, you might want, yeah, left you would want to have 20%. Okay, now you got a red side and a black side. Now,
Maybe one header.
oh wait, create a new layer. Maybe you want to copy and paste the right side since it has lots of similar stuff in it.
This one.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. You might want to give it a distinguishing color. This is just to show it. Later on we'll color it up nicer.
There'd be pixels now. Sure.
You can stick with percentages for now. You'll notice the scroll bar has a bit of a scroll. See?
Yeah.
So this goes 100%. See how it's 100% of your window?
Yeah. But it's not up there.
But it's starting at 20%. See your left? 20%. So either you can set it to 0 or you can set the width to 80. Depends if you want your header to go right across or if you want your header to go just on this side.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying. We'll go. So, can you just take that out?
No, you have to explicitly set the left, or else it'll use wherever it was placed last. Oh yeah.
Title?
Yep.
Text. Right there, or inside the...
Yep, that's right.
Right there?
No, that'll create it on the main layer.
In there, right?
Yep.
No, do I put color there, or do we gotta tab it again? If I want for the text color, right?
Yeah. If you want to change the color just of that layer, then it's in where it is right now.
Right there?
Yeah.
So, color?
Yep.
Cool. No, center, right?
Yep.
Just center, or text equals center?
Well, you have two ways of doing it. You can use the HTML center tag. Right now, you're in a generic tag, and the ID is top header.
Yeah.
So, in the tag itself, you can specify that it's a center
I'd
tag,
have to do those little things.
or instead of calling it top header, you can actually call it center. And since that is an HTML tag, it'll automatically use the HTML tag. But since top header isn't an HTML tag, it just creates a generic tag and then names it top header. But if you actually use the word center as the name,
Can I use it in here, like this?
yep, you can do that. Well, see what's that's doing right now is it's creating a new layer inside of that layer, and everything down here, tabbed over one, will be inside the center. But since this text is
So
in here,
if I put my text under the center.
yeah, so if you go like that, that has to be tabbed over one. Second.
Awesome. So now if I want to change the size,
Yeah,
I got a tab now for the font size.
yeah, that's right.
Oops. Title leader.
Yeah.
There?
Yep. Font size, yeah. This also has percentages and pixel size. You forgot your end of statement.
Okay, now I want to put another that double effect there. The shadow word, you know.
On the shadow.
Yeah, like two fonts on top of each other.
Okay. Create right underneath the center tag. Like copy the center tag, and paste another one right underneath it.
The whole thing?
Yeah. This is the best way of doing, or the quickest way. Okay. 1 second, you might have to erase this line. Okay. Now, which color do you want the on top one to be?
Yellow, I guess. Or, I don't know.
The next one should be red, even though like I see where the positioning problem
I
is. 1 second. Oh, see, there's an extra space there. Oh wait. Even though your top header is in position absolute, the tags inside of it don't inherit that attribute. So if you want to layer something on top of itself, it has to be in the absolute, or otherwise it draws itself afterwards. So a center, which takes up the full size, and then the next center, which take up the full size too. And then your left here is totally ignored because you're not in position equals absolute.
Where do I would take that under the center?
Yeah, you can
Second
type in
center?
position absolute anywhere in the. Mainly, you'd want to put
Up
it in the
here?
second center.
Can I do it up here?
You can do it in the first center, but it doesn't really matter because. Okay. Now your top still does the next line down because you didn't actually set the top.
Oh, I see. Yeah, put the.
Well, you've set the left to 52. If you scroll down a bit.
Yeah. 2%.
Yeah. It doesn't
But
matter.
the left ain't the problem, it's the height.
Yeah, it's the top where it's positioned like it's Y.
The Y?
The height isn't the problem. The height is the actual height of the layer that the text is in.
Right.
And by default, you don't even need to set the height because it'll show even if it's off the layer. It'll auto set the height for you. But what you got to position is its top, like where it's positioned, like the top, where it is from the top. Like see how it's too far down from the top?
It's like a layer down. Or
So you got to set the top to where you want it to be.
there you go.
Alright.
How come it went twice that way now?
You'll notice that it starts at 52% of the screen over.
Yeah.
But really you want it to start near 0 because it's centered.
Oh, it's under the center tape. Oh, yeah.
It's centered, so it doesn't matter. Like you don't have to start it off at 50%. It's already.
So I know you need this, like.
You do need to set it to 0 because it might. Well, you can try it without the line. It's one way of. Okay, by default it is.
No. Oh, maybe 25%.
No, what? I see what the problem is. Your sender tag. Change the background of this layer. Then you'll actually see it a lot easier. See, it's centered, but it's auto creating the width. Now, change the background color of your first center tag. You'll notice its width is a little different. No, that's not your center tag, that's your top header tag.
Oh, there's no color there.
By default, your background is transparent. Silver screen, so it means whatever you just recently did glitched, or is an error. notice the yellow tag goes right across 100%.
Yeah.
So when you don't set the position to absolute, according to our test here,
Yeah.
it'll go 100% of your size. But if you go to absolute, you have to set the width. So on your second layer, second center,
Mhm.
set the width to 100%. So now it's centered right.
Mhm.
Remove the background, the pink one, so that you can see the text underneath it. Oh wait, you got your red text on top of your black text, and it's perfect.
Yeah. No, I got it.
You have to off-center it a pixel or two.
Is that all you do is offset? So
It's not actually called offset, but you can go margin left, capital L. You can try 2 pixels. Now you can go margin top.
I want to go margin right.
Okay, I guess there is no margin right, or it doesn't work that way. So go margin left -5. Do you see where your glitch is?
Yep.
So if you want to move it down a bit,
Okay. Margin up and down.
margin top.
Is that? Let's just try.
It's a good spot for a stop.